The shotgun is a very situational weapon, since it gives you less range than a rifle or a pistol, but it gives you that high damage on close range. Since every shotgun has different stats, there's also different stereotypes for them. Now, this is a disclaimer, don't get offended. The Mossberg is not overly too OP, and it's not bad by any means. It's a really solid pick if you want to use a shotgun. Or it can also be really good if you just believe in it. It's like the kid that tries its best at school and doesn't have shit grades, but the parents are not letting the kid be on the computer too much because he should focus on school, but he has online friends that he really enjoys spending time with, and he doesn't want to make the parents mad, but he still wants to play because he really enjoys it, and then basically compared to the Mossberg, which works when you want it to work, and when you believe in it, this one works when it wants to work. But when it works, it's basically a buckshot Boss G. This one just makes me sad. I don't know, but this one used to be one, if not the best shotgun in the game. But it kind of lost its charm over the last updates. People who use it nowadays usually run this on Recruit, or still do the typical 2017 or 18 thing with Jaeger and Bandit. So I guess this is the edgelord shotgun. The Boss G is the definition of high skill, high reward. You think you are the hottest shit when you pull out the Boss G, but half the time, you just end up missing 2/3 of your shots. But if you can hit your shots, boy oh boy, the round isn't safe. Many people don't use the Supernova. Now that I think about it, shotguns in general are underpicked, which is a shame. Anyway, it's more used by Echo or Maru players who use it with the funny suppressor which turns it into a literal squeaking toy. The 1014 is one of the worst shotguns in the entire game. Thing is, it's really fun to shoot. I like it more than the UMP for the FBI on defense, and Ace has the AK, which is still one of the best rifles in game, so there's no point in using this thing on him. I love this gun design, but that's about it. It's basically the same as the 1014, but slightly better in my opinion. Ah yes, the Spaz 12's younger brother. This shotgun fucking slays, there's nothing else to say. It's mostly used by Cav players since Thunderbird has the spear. This is mostly used by players that have more of an aggressive playstyle. Now I know, you might be thinking, Richard, don't all shotguns require a more aggressive approach? Well yes, but this thing is on another level. I see this thing so rarely it's unbelievable, but I guess it makes sense, just the recoil on this thing when you want to rapid fire it. I have no idea why you would use this shotgun. Like, Jacko has two really fucking good primaries, and Mira has the Chris Vector. I suppose people who use this shotgun like to meme around and double pump? Ah yes, the AA-12. It used to be a fun gimmick back in the day for opening walls since it used buckshot instead of the slugs it got a couple of seasons ago. Now it's really good and is actually usable. Paired with a 2x scope, it's a good option. Well, for other players, not for me. I just suck at this thing. The sausage. This is basically like the old AA-12 that I told you about, but a bit better I might say. Players who use this thing wait for the opportune time to strike, and suppressors are maybe compensating for something. This is the underdog of the shotguns. Has good recoil when you can manage it. It has a good range since it uses slugs instead of normal buckshot. All in all, this M16 is really fun to use.
You absolute fucking degenerate! Why the fuck would you use this thing? Why?
Now, I didn't play Siege when this thing was called the Sniper 90, but I heard it cleaned not only the house, but the garden as well. Nowadays, it's a bit lackluster to be honest. The small boys. Yeah, these ones are really useful as a wall buster or a hatch opener. Come to think of it, they are also good for execute. Alright, so those were all shotguns. Yeah, that's it. Next up are assault rifles. If there's any stereotypes I should mention, let me know.